From historic Fenway Park here in Boston, two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Pedro Martinez. #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch is next level, Boo. The ball just jumps out of his hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and I'd say every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when he's on the mound.
All right, just about ready for baseball. David Justice now at the plate. Comebacker to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Martinez, over 200 career wins. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Just underway here at Fenway. Just off the inside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. In the dirt. Got it. Swing for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And there's a foul ball.
That's the ball.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeouts.
Wow, Christopher. I didn't even think you liked baseball.
This guy can really dominate a game.
Pretty soon I'll be streaming Madden, though. I'll be playing a lot of Bills games online, so I think next week it comes out. Not, well, technically in 2 days next week. I think the week after that is the full release. So pretty soon I'll be playing a lot of football on here. But me and Tony still definitely gotta finish this this baseball season. We still actually got the hockey season. We got way behind in hockey this year, so we're still trying to finish our hockey season, trying to win the Stanley Cup.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, man, it's still fun. Like, me and Tony play it, just like how me and your dad used to play it. And it's hilarious that me and Tony are still playing with Ovechkin on the Sabres, just like me and your dad had Ovechkin, like, literally 15 years ago, I feel like. I feel like I was playing this maybe even longer than 15 years ago. Maybe when I was like 17 or 18, I was playing with your dad. And we had Ilya Kovalchuk and Ovechkin. I remember we were like Team Russia over here. Yeah, me and your dad used to kill people on well, not people, the computer, I should say, hockey. But we had a lot of fun playing.
He's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Out towards right center field. And it's out of reach after the slow first step. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
You watching SummerSlam at all tonight, Christopher? I haven't watched it at all. Yeah, I've been playing the zombies on it with my buddy Lewis. I haven't played the multiplayer yet. I heard there was some issues with the multiplayer, but Black Ops 1, in my opinion, that was my favorite Black Ops, or my favorite Call of Duty, I should say, of all time. Oh no! Boba won. I'm not surprised if he won and then retired. Brock Lesnar, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch that at some point. Who knows, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But I was working today this afternoon and then came home, decided I'm gonna grind out some MLB games. I got like 3 I can play before Tony has a game to play, so.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2.
Oh, is it over already? Wow. Over by 10 o'clock. Oh, it started at like 6 though, didn't it? So over at 10's not too bad.
From glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And a strike on the outside edge.
The last thing he wants is to hit the...
I don't know, did you actually get the camper already? I know you were talking about it, but I didn't know you had it yet or not.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
The dirt, kicks away from the catcher. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. Williams up to second. Runner third, holds a
Nice. So what's your plan for like most home games? You're gonna go like the night before or something? How does that work with you working? Are you on days full time? I know you were working nights before, but I can't remember if you're only on days now or not. Oh, another thing, if you see your dad soon, try what you can do to help him get into his Yahoo account, because since his phone number changed, he can't get into his Yahoo account. So I might have to unlock the whole fantasy football league, which would refund everyone who's paid, which is only 3 people so far. It would refund them their money, and then it would, I'd have to invite your dad if he had to make a new Yahoo account. I'd have to invite your dad to manage his team, his old account, and then relock it, and then redo everything again. And then have everybody pay up. So if you could help him figure that out. I was out to dinner with him Thursday. He was trying to get the recovery email thing done. It wasn't working out, but I wasn't really trying super duper hard with him. So if you're going to see him anytime soon, if you could help him out, that would definitely be good.
Huge ending double play right there. Look at him dive. He makes the stop, gets up and throws accurately. That's a big-time double play to keep the game tied.
Sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Strike, woo!
Jobs to get to 3.
Oh, this man. Did you hear what I said about your dad, though? Yeah, if you can help him figure out his getting into his Yahoo account, that'd be huge. If he can't get into it, he's gonna have to make a new Yahoo account.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
But I don't know, Christopher. Like, as far as I go with Boston sports, I'm a big Red Sox fan. But all right, yeah, the Red Sox. When I started liking them, were like the Bills and the Sabres. Hadn't won in 86 years at that point. So, but I don't like the Celtics. Obviously, I hate the Patriots. But I don't mind the Bruins. I've always kind of liked the Bruins a little bit. Like, I always kind of wished the Sabres played more like the Bruins. Like, tough, mean, nasty, hit people, play good defense, have great goaltending. We've had some of that stuff, but of course I'm a Sabres fan, but I don't mind the Bruins necessarily. Over a lot of other teams, they're not, like, number one on my least liked hockey list. I can't stand Vegas. That would be a good top 10 list, like my top 10 least favorite hockey teams. Montreal's number one. Can't stand Montreal. Booing the American national anthem is just not okay. They've done it multiple times over different decades, so it's not just the Trump thing of the 51st state. So Montreal, can't stand that. Fuck the French Canadians. So they're number one on my least like hockey list. Let me number two. I can't stand Vegas. I don't like anything about them. I don't like how weird they make the game atmosphere. I don't like their color scheme. I can't stand Jack Eichel anymore. You know, like, they've been messing around, like, almost to the cheating level with, like, the salary cap, putting people on long-term IR, then bringing them back in the playoffs, and the cap don't count. Like, I'm glad that they changed that rule in hockey now that the cap counts even in the playoffs. Montreal, Vegas. Who else do I not like in hockey? I'd have to look at a list, but Boston's definitely not one or two.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Batting seven, third baseman, Wade.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Jones moving in on this one. He's got it, and there's two away. Rick Farrell up next for the Red Sox. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We'll move to the Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the air, right field. Hank on his way over. Makes the grab.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Justice.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Now in for the Braves, David Justice.
Oh! Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Popped up. Pedroia under it. And there's two down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in easily. Foul ball there. Jones leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. The 0-2. That one ripped. That's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw is high and over his head.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one. With a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got it. Swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Set for the bottom of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia.
Ball outside.
Pedroia launched a homer in his most recent game. And the 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Ooh, nasty changeup right there, down. Just had him out in front.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there. And just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Hank Aaron. He reached out a walk his first time. That's towards center. Jones has a beat on it. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet warning, Zingy. Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side. You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. Austin Riley goes deep. His 14th of the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Torre. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There you go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Inside, and the count's full. Too high, it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And it's fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And the 0-2. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they still got both their challenges. Man at first, one away. Bounced up the middle. Looks to second. That's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Fenway Park, Joe stepping. For Boston, Ted Williams. Check swing, hit on the ground. Jones on the run, throw to first.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one at the knees for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Pitch
That's
misses. Ball 2. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
No, that's a ball.
Ortiz off the first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
It's been a long while. I got it on. Been bankrolling. I'm my own tenant. I've been on tenant. Out the whole team and all of that weight. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. All of that going.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And now it's even up. That's to third. Boggs fires over to first. And that's an out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder David Justice.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in the long ball threat, David Justice.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one misses. Ball 3. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Slice the other way and foul.
No, that's a ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Bounce to third. Throw on to Olsen, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Rick Carroll.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. fly ball right field. Acuna settles underneath it. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
In the air to left center. Justice settles under this one, and that ends the inning. He continues to roll. Back now at Fenway. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Nope.
Struggled a little
That's
bit in
inside.
this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hey!
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Austin Riley. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs, and it's a full count. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Atlanta, catcher Joe Torre.
This one in the air, right field. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's off the corner.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Mays gets there. He's under it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ball, high.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounds 1 to short. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground, Door fires over to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
So now with one away and a man at second, Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the sixth.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. David Ortiz would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. One-run game, one out, one on. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And it's second. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball one.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, two down. And it's through for a hit. Here comes Hammer and Hank around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Willie Mays up to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Willie Mays with a tremendous home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make the move to the pen. Mike Messina gives way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Robert Suarez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that skips into there. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Rusty Valentine rings him up. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Gabe Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Infield shifted to the pull side.
You know, these Braves, they're being honest with themselves, struggling to make contact in this one. The strikeout has been a big issue, but at least they're going down swinging. Got to get the ball in play, though. It's time to change up the approach to focus on making simple contact and just go from there.
Here's a 1-1. Late with the swing there. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh.
And now it's filled up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved his zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Braves down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're
Hello, Caden. How art thou?
The base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Justice in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
I heard the Yankees were losing, but I don't know anything about the game. So I'm guessing they ended up losing.
This year. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Doyle leads off first with 1 away. And that one fouled off.
Red Sox are up 1 late, but against the Dodgers, you can't ever count your chickens before they hatch. Spencer. He's a good prospect. Oh, what? He got traded back to San Francisco? They traded for him from San Francisco. Who did they get for him? Because they got him from San Fran. Oh, Pittsburgh, okay. Oh, he said San Fran. I was like, what? Said they traded him to the Yankees last year. Yeah, Pittsburgh needed some bullpen help. I don't know what Duvall's stats look like this year, but Pittsburgh definitely needs some bullpen help.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves strand one. Score holds. We're back in a new pitcher here.
That makes sense if they decide to flip some prospects at the deadline, which I'm sure they will. The Yankees are definitely buyers. I feel like the Red Sox should be buyers. The deadline's going to be interesting Monday, even tomorrow. Not bad, getting someone decent. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know who that guy is. Ellie Sanchez. Is he one of their catchers? Or he's the backup catcher?
A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff.
Not good at blocking, yeah.
He wins every.
Yeah, blocking's a stat for catchers. Like this dude has got 94 blocking. Of course, I never even watched this guy play. Played for Boston back in like the 30s. Yeah, I feel like challenging is a new part of being a catcher. Obviously, this is their first year with challenges, so it's an interesting thing. I heard the Yankees and the Red Sox are both in on the Rockies catcher. That's what I heard.
You can pretty much forget about it.
He's got to be a better hitter than the Red Sox catchers, though, I feel like.
Pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're
he had a good year last year.
Somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
The Athletics catcher is hurt, though, I think, right? So how long is he going to be out for? That'd be kind of hard to judge.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball today.
Trading for a dude who
In time to get him.
is hurt at the moment.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error on the throw.
No,
Moving
that's
in
the
the
ball.
bullpen, Joey Wentz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lopez getting cranked up as well.
No, outside.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Red Sox by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That just misses. They're now 3-1.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Monday's going to be an intriguing day.
Swings through that.
I do love that about baseball and hockey. Have two of the best trade deadlines. The NFL's trade deadline is whack. Nobody ever does anything interesting. Sometimes people make moves. It's usually minor moves. But in baseball, they're like, here's my future best player for your current best player.
Next for the Red Sox.
And teams make those trades. It's crazy.
Up the middle, Door. Oh, a great flip. One at second to first, not in time. Great effort.
The NBA's is definitely better than the NFL's. But I feel like it's third. On the amount of moves and like impact moves, I do feel like it's third. They do make trades though. They make a little bit more trades leading up to the deadline. But yeah, baseball and hockey are definitely the two best trade deadlines. The NFL is definitely easily fourth in trade deadline. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they need to move it back a little further in the season. What week is it now? Is it week like? It used to be week 6. I feel like. And that shit used to be like week 6. I was like, what the fuck? Why is there trade deadline not even halfway through the season? I feel like they did move it back. I feel like it might be like week 9 now or something. There's a week. That's still so early, bro. Like, how many weeks are there in the season? 18? 19 weeks in the season? Why are we less than halfway in the season? It's the trade deadline. Like, what the fuck is that? It should be like... There's no way it should be that early. It should be at least week 10. I feel like week 11 is perfect.
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Keith Folk.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball.
Yeah, okay, even week 9 is like... That's still too early, in my opinion. I don't know.
Some of them are just
Move it back just a little bit more so more teams know if they're buyers or sellers. They'll have more action at the deadlines. More teams need to know, can I trade this guy on the 1-year contract or can I not trade this guy on the 1-year contract?
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
I know football's a short season compared to all the other sports. Just move it back, though. I'm not saying move it to, like, week 12. It's a little late. No, I think 11 is a perfect spot. 10 or 11. 9 still a little early. Not in double digits feels early. Bring it to 10 or 11. In the comments, it's my cousin Christopher. You know my cousin I told you, nah. You know my cousin I told you I went out with for his 50th birthday? Because that's my cousin Johnny I went out with. That's my cousin Johnny's son, Christopher, who's like 27. That's my cousin Johnny's first son. But the Nature Boy is Ric Flair from WWE. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! Christopher loves Ric Flair, since why his name is Nature Boy.
This to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
They're definitely some of the more unfortunate injuries if they're on, like, sustained injuries. But I mean, like a calf strain, like, okay, no big deal. They're back in 2 weeks, who cares? But yeah, training camp and then preseason injuries are like, come on, man. It's bad enough we get injuries during the regular season. We don't need injuries when it doesn't count.
And he works in a changeup. Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field. Justice takes it in for the.
I've been waiting for you to tell me when And Dexter's back. And then, what's the other show? I feel like there's another show we've been watching. Dexter. Shit. But, just been busy working and, trying to get the MLB games in and trying to get the NHL games in with my brother. And definitely waiting for Dexter, though.
That one found hard the other way.
Yeah, you definitely gotta let me know when that comes out, because I'll be watching that for sure.
Netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if
Did he for sure? He definitely retired.
in the shallow right field, but then after that,
Last year? Yeah, that was a good catch last year. Unless you're talking about different.
but a really good job
But
defensively right there.
he was a great receiver for sure.
Stays in now.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought he'd try to give it one more crack. You're talking about with Baltimore?
Nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Oh, the Hail Mary? The Cardinals? That was, yeah, like 2020. Yeah. He had a great catch against the Bills last year. Like, dude's a Hall of Fame receiver for sure.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Got him. That's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. And the score stays 3-1. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre.
I try to play pretty chill. I mean, definitely just the games that matter to me are the games in the playoffs. Like, I feel like we're a good enough team, got a good enough quarterback, good enough coaching to make the playoffs. So, definitely the most annoying game was the Denver game, because I'm pretty sure we would have beat the Patriots the next round. They only beat a backup Denver quarterback in a snowstorm by 3 points. I feel like we were better. We were definitely better than the Patriots.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Josh Allen fumbling on the second to last play before halftime, when all he needs to do is throw the ball away or throw it down the field for the Hail Mary. Just chuck it down there. If it gets picked off, cool. It's the end of the half. That's a game that goes. It's a game that goes to overtime. That they have 3 less points if Josh Allen doesn't just fumble. He feels too much pressure. He feels like he has to do too much for us. He's so good, but I feel like he just needs more help, and he needs to believe in that help. That, like, you know, if we can run it good, and we get a guy who can bail him out on catches, like, we don't have that true number 1 still. So in my opinion, I don't know. I just want him to have that guy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Keith Folk out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Alright, bro. And then you said which game made me most happy? Maybe sentimental reasons. Maybe just the last game. Maybe the most happy and close to the most sad was the last game at the Ralph. closing out the old stadium. What a great stadium. I know it was new, didn't have a lot of great features. Just being able to be so close to the players. Like, this new stadium is going to be top tier for sure.
Just misses with that one.
I'm definitely going to miss the last stadium. So we'll see when the preseason starts, when I get to go to my first game there. See what happens. Oh, I mean, they have when you're at the concession area, you can see the field no matter where you are. So just a clear, open view no matter where you are in the concourse. You can see the field. The old stadium, if you're in line at the bathroom, you can't see the field. If you're in line trying to get food, you can't see the field. This new stadium is going to be newer, like Indianapolis has that. A lot of the fans are going to be covered. It's going to be a grass field. So they're going to have an underwater heating system to trick the grass and it's growing longer. And thinking that it's, still warm outside. And they're going to have a full natural grass field. Yeah. It's a full natural grass field. They're going to have walk-through security where you can just walk right through the security scanner stuff, not have to wait in line, not have to take stuff out of your pockets. You just walk right through the security, and then you can tailgate after you walk through security. You don't have to have a ticket to get through security. So you can walk around, watch TV. There's going to be TVs around the stadium. There's going to be concessions and stuff outside the stadium. So all you got to do is get through security, and you can tailgate literally next to the stadium. You need a ticket to get into the stadium, but not to get through security. So that'll be cool. Yeah, there's a ton of pros, it sounds like, but I'm still going to miss the old stadium because you're like right on top of the players with the old stadium. There's no room near the end zone, the corners of the end zone. You're like right there with the players. So it was one of the last of its kind. It was the only stadium left where all the players exited through one tunnel. So now the players will exit through different tunnels. So there's not going to be any Deion Dawkins fighting Jets players in the tunnel at halftime or after the game. It's going to be like the newer stadiums, which is good in a lot of ways. And the old stadium was just cool because it was just so old and had such nice quirks to it. So it is what it is. But I'll let you. Clemens or whatever that dude's name was. That dude sucked. He sucked, bro. Michael Clemens or whatever the fuck that dude's name was. I know, definitely. I love Deion Dawkins. He's one of my favorite players on the team, even though he's a lineman. He loves going to all the Buffalo events and everything. He does a lot of off-field stuff. He does drifting events. He does all kinds of stuff. He goes to all the wrestling events. He went to the Saturday Night's main event in New York City. He went last year. He went to Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Like, he loves wrestling. Like, he's just a cool dude. Like, he's probably the number one dude on the team. Or if you said, Nick, you can have a drink or two with one of the Bills players, who would you want to have a drink with? I'd probably be Deion Dawkins. He just seems like the coolest dude on the team. So, not Josh Allen would probably be number 2, but Deion Dawkins is just a cool dude. But yeah, man, I know you were trying to get out of here, so I'll let you go. And then I'll catch you some other time on the streams. YouTuber, take it easy.